season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Nashville. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the jump.
Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The Titans had 14-2 heading into this final week. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Levis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on. Pass through 11.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. His throw incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Levis now on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Levis to throw it. Completes this to Colton Dowell. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The field goal would have been a pretty decent length, but I'm still kind of surprised they didn't kick it.
Yeah, I know, because you think you take the 3 there, trust him, but at the same time, if you can't pick up a few inches in this situation, you probably don't deserve to win the game anyway. Go get it, and they did.
1st and 10, here's Levis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
He'll buy some time. That's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Stroud. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Stroud looking to throw. Texans. Dalton Schultz from 19 yards away. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Texans 7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Levis looking to throw. On the slant, Burks. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Levis back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
After the penalty, it's Miller. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Ready, set.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Three.
And off right side to Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Levis from the gun. And brought in downfield by Burks. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Levis sets up to throw here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So if we've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Levis on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of... First down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the option right, here's Levis. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Levis. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion, Hill. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go now.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And Stroud now to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Get it!
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce with career touchdown number 156. That ties it with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second down, it's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. First down, Houston.
Ready. Drop 50. Drop 60. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Here's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here goes Stroud again. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Boy, he's moving right up the career leaderboard. Last catch tied him with Chris Carter. This one ties him with Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison.
So can he go ahead and prepare his speech right now for whatever date he's going to be inducted?
Want the measurements for the jacket?
Measurements for the jacket, what are the details for the weekend, how many people can he invite to the party? Because he's going to Canton.
If anybody's listening, I'm a 38 regular.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hurt.
Pierce now up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw, it's Levis. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Levis. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jonesy just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Levis. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Stroud. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he goes out right around the 39. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Stroud to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They get this out left. Touchdown! Take Dell from 3 yards out. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Levis. Underneath for Miller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Levis now on 2nd down.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
65 catch, 65 catch, cap 60, cap 60.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And this one too low.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Check, Warrior 17.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
Stroud now on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Stroud working out of the gun. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Davante Adams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42. Titans 21.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 116 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Titans, 19 Titans. 70 range, go.
On first down, Levis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Big Lion. Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop?
Let's go now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Go, Reed, go.
Pierce. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.